Hey, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the Nerd Life. I hope y'all are having a great Halloween so far. Today, I'm going to be sharing with y'all all the pickups I made through the month of October. So let's get into it. So the first things I want to show off are my Transformer pickups, starting with a couple of vintage ones I got off eBay. This is 1997 Machine Wars Soundwave. Now this, in his alt mode, is supposed to be a missile truck, but of course he's missing the huge missile that goes right here. I got this for like $6 on eBay because it was missing the missile and plus a little radar dish that goes right here. But I was okay with that because I keep my Transformers displayed in the robot mode, and to me he looks better in robot mode without the huge missile on his shoulder. So now of course he looks bare bones without the missile in the missile truck mode. So but these were a huge letdown for Transformers fans when these came out. Uh, they released them in the middle of their Beast Wars line, so when they announced that they were bringing back some G1 characters, I guess fans thought they were going to be bringing back a more modern take on G1 characters with more points of articulation with the ball joints like they were making the Beast Wars. But instead they decided to do repaints of Euro exclusive G1 and G2 toys. And this was one of the G1 ones that they repainted and made it Soundwave. I forgot his name originally in the 80s, but yeah. And since this is G1, it has a basic transformation. What you do is like you open these panels up. You I said open up. You fold out his legs, close them back, rotate the waist like so, and there's his legs. And you move these down, hold this in place while moving this back up, fold out his arm, and then put it down, and then same over here. Like that, and there's his arms. And you take this part right here and fold it all the way back, and then you pull his head out of that like that, and there he is. There's Soundwave in his robot mode. I thought this was a really cool figure, that's why I decided to get him. But with him, I also grabbed a G1 Transformer from the 80s. This is Run 'Em Up. This is a gimmicked toy. In his car mode, this is what was called a Battle Charger. In his car mode, it had a pullback gimmick. When you pulled it back and it went rolling, the robot mode was spring loaded so it would pop up. I would show you how it works, but this particular one, for some reason, I guess the spring loaded gimmick is kind of wore out. It takes forever for the robot mode to pop up. Like I had to test it out on my kitchen floor, and he was like almost a little over halfway into my kitchen before he finally decided to pop up. But yeah, and of course, as you see, this is like really loose, but it's fine. It still stands up pretty good on my shelf. So there's that. And then I also got the vintage reissue of Tigatron Beast Wars. It's basically a repaint of Cheetor. I already got Cheetor, so. And I saw him at Ollie's last weekend when I went, so I picked him up for like $10. But he's got both his weapons in his hands. That's how I got him displayed. I like how the tiger head becomes the chest. And action figure pickups, I made a few of those. Starting with Stone Cold Steve Austin. As soon as I seen him, I was like, yeah, I had to get him. I'm a big Stone Cold fan, so it's one of the basic figures. It's what I collect. I like the look of the Ultimates figures and the Elite ones, but these are more affordable, and I just like collecting these. But yeah, I got Stone Cold. And then I got CM Punk. I've always been a big fan of CM Punk. Starting with, of course, when he became really popular in 2011, the summer of Punk, as they call it. That's when I became a big fan. And have been ever since, despite all the drama that was going on when he was in AEW. So I'm glad to see him back in WWE. His feud with Drew McIntyre was was pretty awesome. And that Hell in a Cell match they had was brutal. But yeah, there's CM Punk, all his tattoos and everything. And then the last wrestling figure I got is Eddie Guerrero. Now this is one I have been looking for about a month and a half, ever since I found out they released a new wave with him in it. This is his look right before he passed away. I miss seeing him on TV every week. He was such a great wrestler, and he was freaking entertaining as hell. Especially when he would hit the chair on the mat and he'd throw it to his opponent, and he would fall over, making the referee think that he got hit in the head with a chair and get his opponent disqualified. That was always funny. But yeah, look at the face sculpt, pretty good. Awesome. So glad to finally get him. And then the last action figure that I got is Human Torch. I found this figure at Ollie's last weekend for like $6.99, I think. He's all translucent. I know a lot of people don't like translucent plastic, but I like the look of him. My only issue is this leg right here is a little on the loose side. He come out of the package like that, so he's hard to stand up. I have to kind of move his legs up a little bit like that before I can get him to actually stand properly. I had him standing for about a day before, and then he fell over, and he kept trying to fall over, so I had to position him differently. But yeah, that's all the action figures that I got this month. The next thing I want to show you is a couple of retro games that I got. A couple of Super Nintendo games. As you saw earlier in the month, I played this one on an episode of Retro Play, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I picked this up at the beginning of the month. A game I've been wanting for a while. Got a good deal on it. As you can see, there's a little label damage, but Other than that, it's in really good shape. It plays fine. Very, very, very difficult game. And then also I got TMNT Tournament Fighters. This version, in my opinion, is the more fun version. It's more like Street Fighter 2 than the other two versions. There's a Genesis version and the NES version. Believe it or not, they ported this over on the NES. And it looks pretty rough, but the Genesis version is alright. But this is my favorite one to play. But yeah, I've done played through it twice. Played through the arcade mode. Rat King's a pretty hard fight at the end, but I was able to beat it on easy, of course. But those are my retro video games. The last pickup that I have to share is a 3 movie collection that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and that is Beetlejuice and both Gremlins movies. And yeah, I didn't take that off. It's a sticker. These basically glow in the dark. All this right here. His face in particular. But yeah, but this is just a slip cover. We have Beetlejuice and Gremlins 2. I haven't watched the 2 Gremlins movies yet. I'm thinking about waiting until around Christmas time to watch that, because it's kind of like a Christmas movie. It happens around Christmas time, so I've already watched Beetlejuice. Watched it this past weekend, but I still gotta watch both these Gremlins movies. I don't know. I might not wait till Christmas. I may do it sometime this weekend. But yeah, that is all my pickups for the month of October. Let me know if you have any favorites out of this lot, and also hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Guys, I hope y'all having a happy Halloween. Stay safe out there and have an awesome day.